Hey, 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 yo, oh, yo, hey, yo. Set them up. We're live, so yeah. Set them up. Can they?
Hey.
They're here. All right. Hey, enjoy a recap of 2022. Hey, yo, Sachikawa comic, MenominiyoU. Enjoy this video. They together, you and I. Hey, 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 oh, Poso, Maoni Will. Name more, yo, see name took me, shikney, yo, Said to it. Wait the more.
Poso, animatic, ayawin, wawanin skates piak, ayos, mashik wapiak. Kinasit.
As a good old friend of mine, Mr. Neepanita, Joe Beaver Catnip would say, Bozo, bozo, bozo. Honey, nature MenominiyoU. Hey, again, we apologize that we couldn't be here celebrating our restoration event at the high school like we had planned, but it's an important enough day that we're going to get together and do some fun stuff and celebrate where our tribe has come over the past several years. We got a fun little list of events we're going to get into. Back to you, Nemo.
No. As you guys seen, we got a little treat for y'all today. So the rules for today, we're going to give away a 75-inch TV. That's right, Machaya, 75. I don't even think that'll fit on my wall in this new vacuum, but the rule, and the Nintendo Switch as well. Why don't you tell them the rules real quick?
All right, so all you need to do to get into this giveaway, you need to comment POSO. That's POSOH. But you need to do it in all caps, or else it will not collect your comment and you won't be entered into the drawing unless you do it in all caps. And you need to tag a friend. And this is for local pickup only. We apologize to all of our online people. We know we have a real broad audience that reaches all over the country, but just because of the size of the items that we're giving away, we're doing local pickup only. So once again, comment POSO in all caps and tag a friend.
Why whining animatic? Woo! Why don't you tell them about Wakita Yawaka Kuche open?
Oh, yeah. To all Scotch because to say case cut always a Hyoso Matnamine Hisconi Kane, you know, we had matching Akone Kanan to get together at the high school, but paying attention to general advice, something I'm just now learning to do, but communicating with incident command and emergency management just kind of seemed like the right thing to do to not put anyone out on the Mihi Kanan, Ayom Winita Paka, that no etnin's going to come in and start making a mess of everything. We already know our Metikwook, our trees are already burdened pretty good with some heavy snow, so just seemed like the right thing to make sure everyone is at home, safe, where they need to be. Heading into the holiday season. So Brooklyn didn't quite roll too hard on us, but again, like we said, them wins is what we're kind of worried about. So
speaking of weather, we're gonna go outside of Kuche. Then no other than our very own Miss Weskis with let's say Kesikut Ayawit Akuche Ayope. I think she's got a guest with her too. We'll see.
Out on the weather deck.
Hey. Yo, see me.
Poso, Veskis, Yotsian, and this MenominiyoU, Sachikawa.
And I'm Myron Pulaski from Shyocton.
Let's say Kesikut, Yahweh the Kuche. Cat, Katsu, the Kaketim, Satya, Kodewi, Case Petnon, Tapa Aqua, Naweda, Kotetna, Snakatusaka, Tapanikan, Kato Kat, Noetnan, Machinini, Katsil, Mashik Petnan, Noawan, Kesikutan, Caspin, Sakapina Siak, Nahakikan, Mihikan, Makuameri, Mashik Kat, Osatsu.
Oh man, it was beautiful. The Menominee have a really beautiful language. It's truly beautiful. So what she said was, it's really cold outside. It is December. It's December. It gets cold around this time. So the roads are a little bit slippery. So be careful if you go anywhere. You got to do a little bit last minute shopping for Christmas. Just be careful out there. And then tomorrow there's supposed to be a big windstorm. Man, it's just going to be blowing everywhere. Just be careful if you go anywhere out there. So yeah. But again, my name is Myron Pulaski. I'm from Shyocton, and I'm just really happy to be here. I got an invitation from my good friend Ron Korn Jr. He gave me some of that tobacco, and from what I was told, that's an old Menominee invitation to a gathering or a special event. So I'm just really happy to be here, and again, Miss Whiskers, thank you for allowing me to be here. Wannin. Oh man, I think I just got an Indian name. Back to you, Nemo.
Nahaw, Wawanan Kitanani Moa, Weskis Mishik, Myron Paiwaski from Shiocton with that weather update, man. Really appreciate it. Man, you guys, if you've been hanging out with us digitally, you know that we're getting a little bit of jazz going on TikTok and Facebook and whatnot. And I want to hand it over to the guys that are helping us make that happen. Why don't you go ahead and tell them what's up here?
So this year we kind of really hit social media hard, kind of created a little bit of a buzz on TikTok even. I think we're close to 1,500 followers over there. So we blast a lot of the things that we do out on all of our social media. So make sure you guys are following all of us on all of our social media so that you guys can be updated on what we're up to and what we're doing. Again, just want to remind you guys to comment, post, tag a friend so you guys can get into this giveaway. Once again, we're giving away a 75-inch TV and a Nintendo Switch. But,
not to mention some deadly earrings.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, some earrings. I think we got an ice fishing basket over there as well. But so actually from this year, we went and we took our top 5 TikToks that you guys enjoyed the most, the top 5 most viewed TikToks, and we got that here put together now. So Nemo. Wapatition.
Say to more way into na homakun kako. Shukun.
Ayom skipikin wado.
Ayom maksakanawan.
Oh.
Ayom na pacos.
Ayom metik.
Ayom sitakan. Ayom papakanatik.
Ayom atsun.
Ayom wapasku kupina casa.
Ayom anani.
O MenominiyoU Eskonikan Menominee Reservation, where the land set aside.
Nahal, Katie, how do you say along AE? Oh, hey, ski one. Oh, Wawanin Katana no more. Hey, those are the ones you guys like, not the ones we like. That's the one you guys watch the most. So, Wawanin Katana no more. In this case, Wapdak, Moni, Nenua Sauce for none. So, Wawanin, Michigan. Thank you all for watching. But hey, we're gonna go over to one of our mentors, one of your mentors from this year's online class at MenominiyoU. They're going to give you guys a quick update and what's going on and where they're at and spread some MenominiyoU waiting to send. So here's our very own Miss MenominiyoU and As Menomini.
Hey, Wawanin Katana no more. Poso Mounty Wiok. Yosia Nanaque Mishik Aspikit. We Kisamin winner upney. A yo so MenominiyoU Skonikani. A Hiope Nipa to pa queso, Nisano Matata Nisane, Mashik catch ko newe, Masay Wanani. Not style Nanakosiak, a Iom restoration Kasaka. Kinahasit.
Nerahasit, Poso Bounty Wick, Nature MenominiyoU, Onani Quet's Restoration, Kasakut, Not Stamoni Wick, Onani Kosiak, Yope, Pamana Sakun, Mauni Wick. And it's Konewe Kasakut.
Howta, not stab Pamanasiak, a Iom Oske Pepon, Meshik Mamia woman in the moon, MenominiyoU. And that.
Hey, ladies and gents, Naniwuk Matamo Suk Nichiano Kapani Suk Keat Say Suk Waiwanan Kitana Nani Kwe Aspikit We Kisiman and it's case no watch Kakikitiak. Just so everybody out there knows, Miss Nanique Kesano Kita Mayum Masena Hekan. In cooperation with the Electroquini project at UW Milwaukee, we've got a very nice print of a book fully translated into Menominee language. Just a project that Nani Kwe took part in, and I wanted to shout her out right now. Waiwanan Kitanan Kayesa no Kitaman Yom MenominiyoU Nasin. Okay.
Buso, guys. Waiwanan Skispiak, not the Moya. All right.
You wanted to hit him with an update?
Yeah. So we want to remind you guys again. Comment Poso in all caps. You know, we got our thing. It's counting the entries, but it's looking a little bit lower than what we're seeing on this actual screen. So even if you already commented Poso, make sure you do it again, just to make sure you counted in this drawing, man. I wouldn't want to miss out on a chance for a couple of those items there. So yeah, and it. We got.
Well, should we give something away?
Oh,
Let's
hey,
give something away.
Wow, that's what we're here for. Well, since we got some Kayanet weather out there,
so we got some cleats for your Poochie Manon, some ice cleats for your boots there. Got a couple tip ups right there. Amisquanon, a couple scoops, and hey, hand warmers. Kukumatisan, Weakon. So right here, first up, we got a nice little ice fishing basket for somebody. Wine it.
Here we go.
Here we go, guys.
All right.
Patch Chaitin Pata.
Right, $1.20.
Tistikane.
Here we go. What we're gonna do is click this little button. Let's see. Can I turn it up?
Wine it. Kathleen Marie.
Hey. Message us on Facebook. You got yourself a ice fishing setup.
All right.
Good weekend to go drill some holes. Kathleen Marie, message us. Maybe you got a new present for one of your Kitanaway mock on your relatives. So why whining? All right. Why whining? Kitana.
Oh, ni mama kitanitan pamap case a seat yo meetni. Mishik case catch chepako meet matchum mishik case Osama nina mishik nature no kiwok. So this morning Pamap we came into the office early, cooked us up a real nice breakfast this morning, and to help us get going with this restoration day, help make sure that we're working on a full stomach. So we Pamap, we're gonna go cut on over to him and his video he made of his meat matchum. So
Pamapare.
Maoke ko keso one awe one. And it pe yope ne case ne piam eos so chepakin yom meat machin. And it pe te ne manini tons the case pietayan so samao ne taupanisa eamos. And it pe te yom machin ne kata setoan so kana pach kina upni kata chepakin yom omache ta meat machin. Good morning, Pamapame is here. And, come and whip up a little traditional Menominee breakfast here. So show you along what I'm doing here. Maybe you can enjoy it too. We chewing up. So next case Stepakian. So anitsa yes the meetisia yung mechim ne case of Satan catch wakon asnokosit. Netpe pomananetama yung whiskey pome the arton is uchimin. So yeah, breakfast is done. Just wanna looking back on the year, a couple of special ladies out there that come and provided some matron for us. One of you, Miss Karen, Miss Kate Cook, Wana Katana and more. Have a good Menominee Christmas. Also.
Wawanan Kitanan Pamapme Kinahe Tumschi Pakian. Waken Machem. What do we got next, Nemo?
Well, I think we're gonna give away some earrings. Good night.
All right.
We're
Gonna
giving today.
punch.
We're giving away today. You might win these
Oh.
lovely earrings donated by Miss Marcy Hopatas. So here we go. Here we go. All right, how do I do this? All right.
Spin it to
rolling.
win it.
Oh, Miss Laletta Bovine.
One of the online class participants. She was at language camp this past Napin. So hey, why whining for Skace Walkpian? You won yourself some earrings. We'll get them over to her, right, Mashan? Oh yeah, we'll send them over to you. Just because you're special in ours. And it's a small gift, so
Right.
Why whining? Why whining? Cannot ask it.
In the hat. All right. Well, we're getting together, you guys, in lieu of our restoration event. We had some high hopes for it, and that, unfortunately we couldn't make it happen, but pivoted on a dime and wanted to make sure and join everybody here on Restoration Day to think about the trials and tribulations that our tribe has been through. We put together a little slide, and we'll just kind of do a little voiceover of a 10,000-mile view of restoration history. And again, I'm not the overarching authority on any of this. Lots of people know more than I do, but I'm definitely happy to share what I've been able to learn. So as we're going through and watching this video, some of the things that I think about is, the fact that when the federal government first allowed tribes the opportunity to sue for negligent practices with tribes, we were the first tribe to actually sue and be victorious, and that was again due to mismanagement of our forests after a big storm came through, and we had a lot of lumber go to waste, and we were able to be successful in a lawsuit. However, that success also contributed to us being targeted for the Termination Act, and subsequently we were actually recognized as the second richest tribe in the country in the way of cash on hand and liquidable assets. And so we were targeted. There's a lot of information that should go in between these things I'm saying, but basically they held a vote. Around 100 and some odd Menominee folks showed up to see what was going on, and they held this vote to see about if we actually were going to go through with termination. A small number of people had a majority vote that thought they agreed to it. However, at that meeting, they tied the actual award payment of that lawsuit to voting for termination. Once the community had realized what really had happened, a very large group of concerned people got together and tried to hold a vote where there was actually more people who understood what was actually happening. But that vote was not recognized, and we actually did proceed into termination in 1953. The process took quite a while, and effectively MEI, our Menominee Enterprise Incorporated, had a lot to do with the liquidation of assets and services here on the reservation. A lot of concerned folks started to get together, created the Drums Act, or the Drums Movement, Determination for Rights and Unity among Menominee shareholders. We also had the Restoration Committee. We had a group of young people, the Menominee Warrior Society. All of them were concerned about trying to get our tribe restored, something that to date had never been done. In 1973, on this day, President Richard Nixon signed into law the Menominee Restoration Act, making us the first tribe ever terminated and restored in the nation's history. And we're here celebrating that accomplishment. And thank you, Waiwanan Kitana Nimua, to you all, Drums, Restoration Committee, Menominee Warriors who fought for us we weren't even here yet, but you knew that it was important work that you were involved in. And I know that it was contentious, and I understand that a lot of things happen. But here we are, the Menominee Nation in our homeland, where our ancestors seen us forever. And, just wanted to make sure and send Waiwanans out you all's way. And thanks for everything you've done. And Nate.
Oh, Waiwanan, Kitanan, chocolate, and it's Kikitian, Waiwanan, Knuckle Simina, Maoni Wilk, Eos, and Nokia, Maoni Wilk, Eos, wake it to it, MenominiyoU, Skonikani, we knew up. Yeah, thank you for that. It's a big day in the MenominiyoU history, open. That's why we're giving away all kinds of stuff, but we're getting there. We're getting close. We're almost there. But we're going to go over to another mentor because, hey, those are our stars in the MenominiyoU online cohort. Those are our stars. We're going to go over to one of our mentors, one of my Kakinoamoe Koak, Miss Awash Shuki, Yote Seemit, Yope. Hey, Oso, Daishikimika.
Oh, Waiwanan Nicole. Also, Nature Matmaneo. Okay, so Tatase, Misheko Nani Quetzo Escape Pona. Also,
Hey, why don't you tell us what happened this past week at the high school? I know you were you and Nichian up there escape from Montesi. We had some big things going on for Restoration Week.
we did. We had a great day yesterday. I think it went really well. Our student body, we did a march from downtown Pavilion back to the high school. It was a cold one, but we stuck it out. We got through it. We did it pretty fast. It was a lot of fun. After our walk, we had a big day of events there at the school. We had a little competition between some of our teachers and our students. Game of volleyball. After that, we had a learn a little bingo, we called it. So we had some stations set up, and our student body went around and they got to learn about all these different things that happened during our Restoration Day. Our drums and MEI and the novitiate takeover, restoration, termination. So we had a lot of fun with it. I talked to some of our students and they actually learned a little bit. So I felt that it was really important for our students to know a little.
Well, why it sound like a match knocking the gun and this Kakinoa coming this past week. So why and Kitana Mua for all you guys do over there with our escape a month to see.
Hey,
why and Washuki. Hey, happy holidays.
Hey, and
see you in Yom Mawan case Katan.
Hey.
All right. Speaking of Monica Manat, we're getting to the end of our show here.
If anyone has joined in the last few minutes, make sure and comment POSO in all capital letters to be entered into the drawings. We got 2 big prizes left, Nintendo Switch, and then that 75-inch Keikito Makako. You'll be the hot spot for the Packer game. Packer playoffs, we believe.
But speaking of Monica Manat, in the future here, coming up in the next year, only in 2023, we're going to be having our spring online classes facilitated by us here at MenominiyoU. So keep an eye out for that. We have a lot of success and a lot of good words coming through from the online platform. It took a ways to get there. We're still cleaning it up. We're still learning as well, all of us here. But hey, we got an online community. We see you guys all out there. Waiwanan's case Wapiak, Yope. So thank you all again. Be on the lookout for them spring class signups. But we're gonna go over to one of our
esteemed online students.
Definitely. If she is there, well, let's see her in here. Is she here? Marcy, are you here?
Poso.
Can you hear me? I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah,
Hey.
yeah. There you
I'm
go.
just gonna say Poso and give us a little update, encourage you all to take some classes. So go ahead, Marcy.
Poso Maoni Wiak. And it asks we see a no kwa mashik mokoman no iswa Marcy Haptas. Nato tamanamiki awe Natano Kim Enes Omat Nomine Asachikawi Komiko Asachikim Onani Kosim. I grew up on the Menominee Reservation like many of you, and I went through a school with many of you, and all my years in school, we learned vocabulary and we learned a lot of words, but I never really knew how to use the language or speak the language. So I started with MenominiyoU with the beginner, and last fall I moved to intermediate. And learning the language has meant everything to me. My son joined me this fall. Learning the language has helped me to think more critically in my role at the tribe and with planning, with collaboration. I get more confident with each class, and that's entirely due to the safe space created by MenominiyoU. I'm not scared to mess up or make mistakes, and I'm proud to use Omat Nomine Witnessin when I can. And Menominee Language Camp was the best. This being Restoration Day, restoration is more than an act of Congress or the restoration of federal trust responsibility. It's the reclamation of our language, culture, land, and food, and our inherent sovereign rights as Mamachi Tawak to build and protect and practice our ways of being. So Matchwaiwanan, Mashakwat, Nemo, Shayankut, Ukimoki, and others, Matchwaiwanan, for adding value to my life and creating a Menominee language speaking community in it. I encourage you all to join in the spring. I'll be there. Onani Kosakun.
Holy smokes. How about a heartwarming PSA for Omat Nomine Witnessin? Man, why Miss Marcy. Kanai Tumman. She's one of hundreds of folks who have taken part in our online classes. And like she said, just kind of a little bit of help putting things together, and all of a sudden people are whack kakikitoak. One of the things that we should be sure and mention here is this merchandise, this gear that you see. We don't sell anything, and there's a little bit of reason to the rhyme with that. We are hoping that when you see this logo, that is telling somebody else that they can go ahead and greet you in the Menominee language, and that you're giving them permission to chat up with you. So anytime you see it, the person wearing it should be of that understanding. They should be greeted with Poso or Hanit Nap. And again, nobody will be able to buy this stuff. We give it to folks who participate in language training. So with that being said, I think we're about to make somebody happy here, right? We got a Nintendo Switch. We got this Nintendo Switch ready to give away. Yeah.
All right.
I hope you commented Poso in all capital letters.
Man, Maninitun's Q Minachitum Mario Kart on the Switch. So Mario Kart's probably the best game to play on there. We got some Omat Nomine Kiki turn on to use. If you win this Switch, hit us up. We'll get you all the words for Mario Kart. You're gonna be playing a Switch in Menominee.
So to my IP crew, the escape of Montesio, we like to get it down on some Switch stuff.
Another got a call.
Oh yeah. So yep, one rule. You get a minute, 60 seconds around there. Put that in this somewhere. But you call this number, the phone's gonna ring. And if you call within that minute, you're gonna win. But if you don't call, we're gonna draw again. So hopefully you got a extra Komane set or somewhere. I know everyone's probably watching on them. So
yeah, well, you got 60 seconds to call. If you see your name flash as the winner. All right, and we promise Animetic did not open this. Animetic did not open this. All right. So again, watch the board. We're going to go ahead and spin for a winner.
There goes our last.
And you
winner.
got 60 seconds to call the office at the number on the screen. That's 715-994-1108. Unless you're proficient in Omatnomine waiting to sin, that's no he can nekut nianin salka new nekut kun kako susik. All right. Here we go. Woo-hoo.
Boom, 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 boom.
Whine it.
Oh, Nicole Elk.
Nicole Elk. 60
Miss
seconds.
Shacky.
We're starting a timer right now.
Mason Miller, oh my promotion.
What's up? Now to you. Gotta type in post up.
That wasn't her. That was not her. Nicole Elk, you're on the clock. We got 13 seconds and running.
You should have called it also.
Oh, we got her. Nicole, congratulations. Woohoo, Nicole Elk. You are the winner. You are the winner. Come on over, Animatic.
Oh.
Show the good folks.
All right.
Well, not sta. The Macanoni Kosiak, Sop Ya, Ayope, Monica Mana, it's the holidays. It's a pet none. Catch you, Kuache, a little snowing and cold, but hey, don't let that weather get you down out there. But here we go. We got a dang, I don't think that would even fit on my wall.
New backdrop for us.
Inch.
Look at that. It'd be a new green screen.
New green screen.
Like anything.
All right. Say to more.
Hey.
Say to more. Let's see.
Say to more.
Hold on, I need to comment Poso in all caps.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Oh, wrong button. Here
All right.
we go. Frank Delgado, you got 60 seconds.
You are on the clock.
Oh, here we go. Frank Delgado. Game day.
Que Kikito Maka goes at match. Maka.
Katamak. Katamak.
Go. I'm on speaker.
What's up?
Oh, Frank Delgado.
Oh, we'll give you a call back when we're all finished up. You come on right down to the office.
All right. Hey.
What's up?
Sing this up.
Menomini Christmas.
Sing this up.
Is what we dubbed it around here.
Yeah.
Menominee Christmas.
I hope you guys enjoy this day. It's a big day in history here, so we just like to give back to you. But hey, we got a special treat for you all.
We got a special treat. Name all case packetit. Nasibni Kitanen. Hey man, we hope you enjoyed our Restoration Day event. We salvaged what we could, and we got a special guest here, Miss Sinawatni Pimohna. She's gonna go ahead and sing us out, but not before we mention our feed. Omatnomine Skone Kun Kesikut. So we're going to go ahead and do a community appreciation feed next week, Friday, December 30th, 2022. And we're going to have sites in Kashina, Neopit, South Branch, or as we say, Kashitna, Neopit, Okatosa. For more information, watch our social media. We're going to have Laura Dowd up in Neopit cooking up some Nescos. We're going to have Gwen Awanape down here in Kashitna cooking up some Nescos. Patty James and this Okatosa. All free food, all right? So watch for that announcement. With that being said, I want in Katan anymore. Enjoy the audio.
Oh, Sinawatni Pomona. Yo, see. Wait the morning.
How? Poso mauni wea. Nakata nakaman o ske nakaman sa ya Oh. Na how? Machuato. Wawanin Scoopy in your bay. Wawanin Scoopy in your bay. Nature MenominiyoU. In our tux one your pay. In our tux one your pay. No time we mocking. Kita poni namu while your pay. Kita poni namu while your pay. We are higher, in it.
Oh,
Kita poni namu mauni wea.
Tanaway Makanuk. In it.
In it. Oh, so.